Oh, James, what did you think? Alright. Meh. Good. Meh. Oh my god! Alright. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. The movie. Romantic epic action. So yeah, if you haven't seen one or more of these 5 movies, Source Code, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, The Adjustment Bureau, Hannah, or Deathly Hallows Part 2, check them out, because they are worth every penny. As for the next 5... well, don't see I didn't warn ya. These are the worst 5 movies of the year so far. Number 5. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Okay, now this one, I kinda have to add a little disclaimer to, because it's not an awful movie. It just happens to be the 5th worst movie I've seen so far this year. You know, I'm sure within the next month or so, it'll get bumped right off the list. But of all the really mediocre movies I saw this summer, this one was probably the mediocre-est. It starts off pretty well. There's one really fun chase scene in the streets of London. But after that, it kinda just gives up. It's also what a Pirates of the Caribbean movie should not be. Boring. Really, really boring. 8 years ago, I thought Jack Sparrow was one of the coolest... Wait. 8 years ago? Oh my god. Anyway, I thought Jack Sparrow was one of the coolest movie characters ever. And now I'm just kind of sick of him. Here's the thing. Jack Sparrow is much more entertaining when he's a supporting character than when you put him front and center. When you put him front and center, you quickly learn he gets really annoying really fast. In other words, you get to hear this for more than 2 hours. Yay. Number 4. Transformers: Dark of the Moon. As you probably already know, I did not like this movie. For more info, you can check out the very first video that I posted on this channel. It'll be either there, or it'll be up there, or it'll be down there if I post a link below. In my paths. I don't think I really have much else to add here, except that protagonists who constantly scream are not interesting. They're annoying. Number 3, Battle Los Angeles. Now this one, I actually kinda had hopes for. Not high hopes, but hopes. I thought to myself, hey, maybe we'll get a good story, well-developed characters, and some pretty cool effects to boot. Or maybe we'll just get stuff blowing up for 2 hours. I mean, the people that put this movie together might have actually managed to outbay Michael Bay himself. And by outbay Michael Bay, I of course mean make a movie that's nothing but headache-inducing explosions and awful dialogue. And it's all in shaky cam, so we have no idea what it is that's annoying us. Woo! Number 2, Red Riding Hood. Wow. I mean, way to go, guys. You actually made at least 2 of the Twilight movies look good. The jury is still out on New Moon, but that sounds like a fun double feature. Hey guys, we should do a double feature tonight. Oh yeah, cool, yeah. Which movies are we watching? I was thinking Red Riding Hood and New Moon. Anyway, I don't have much else to say except that this movie is awful. And it's dull. And I almost fell asleep while watching it. The biggest shock for me is that not long after I saw it, I managed to find something that was even worse. Ladies and gentlemen, the worst movie of the year so far, Sucker Punch. This movie just makes me sad. Sad that so many talented people were involved. Sad that the combination of hot girls and action sequences could turn out to be so boring. Sad that the god-awful screenplay was actually approved. But I think most of all, sad that there are actually a lot of people out there who think this movie is full of depth and layers and whatnot. Look, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I respect that. But this movie is just a convoluted mess of disastrous proportions. So, you're wrong. And I'm right. Ha! Alright, I guess if it has anything going for it, it looks kind of pretty. Yippee. Maybe if Zack Snyder had at least tried to make it fun, I would have enjoyed it a little more. But he doesn't. It's dull and unpleasant. I mean, if I'm gonna spend $10 on a movie with action sequences that look like video games, then I probably don't want to walk out feeling depressed. I'm just saying. And there you have it. The best and worst movies of the year so far. As for the rest of the year, there's a lot that I'm looking forward to. In particular, I'm really excited for movies like Carnage, Like Crazy, Tinker Tailor, Soldier Spy, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and of course, The Muppets. Just as long as we're not stuck with mediocrity for the rest of the year. Because, frankly, that's almost as annoying as constant screaming.
You know you make me wanna shout.